Welcome again to Booze Club. This is our 12th episode, and once again we're going around the world with this whole booze thing, and this time our compass has landed us on the rum spectrum. And we're going to dive into rum, and that's kind of what gives way to the whole pirate look or anything like that. Though it is December, and we've got lots of interesting pirate information, we've got rum information, and some great drinks. So I would also like to extend out our regrets to Mr. George Elmy, who was unfortunately going to be here tonight but couldn't make it. George is a bit of a legend in the area as far as biking, and all three types: mountain biking, road cycling, BMX. So of course, George, you're always down with us, and he was going to grace us with his knowledge of drinking, of which he is also an expert. I think George was the guy that
veteran.
Yeah, we're here to talk about rum today, and everybody, I'm sure, brings something to the table. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Well, my pirate drink, I'm going to go right back to the beginning with it. And
what's a pirate's favorite pattern?
Argyle. Just much I do know. And along with that, what I know is this was the first pirate cocktail drink, and it was all by necessity. Because first of all, they're usually down in the Caribbean or Caribbean. I don't know how you say it, but I'm saying they were down near the sugar plantations. Henceforth, they were able to distill rum because rum is a distillate, fermented distillate of sugar.
Sugar cane.
Sugar cane. Yeah, drew a blank. Anyways, so what they would do in order to make their rum taste better, because that was in their ration, about a quart of it a day was in their ration, but they would take their brown sugar, mix it with a little water, because they would want the water to extend the their ration of rum, and also to sanitize their water, because they were never really sure about what they were drinking as far as water. But and also lime. So seeing that I've kind of put my brown sugar in there, you want to dissolve that in, and this is grog. But they wouldn't have had ice. I know that. So they would have been drinking this at about, I would say, a good 90 degrees or so. So you want to, I would say, actually probably warm this up.
That's all right.
For authenticity.
Now, do you know why the pirates always had an earring? Class.
Yeah, money.
Yeah.
Money. It was always currency.
Yeah. Should you be washed overboard or anything like that, you want to have some money on you. So, wherever you wash up, if you wash up alive or the sharks don't eat you, you've got some of your money on you. And you also couldn't use you didn't want rings on your hand because the ropes in the ship, you'd probably sever a finger.
Lose a finger.
Yep, hung up.
All right.
And you'd add your dark rum.
It looks pretty bad. But who knows? It's got lime in it.
But they didn't care. This was all they got. They only got.
Bear in mind now, this wasn't supposed to be. There's. I bet you. No, I bet you if you walk into a bar and you ask the bartender, "Hey, barkeep, can I have a grog?" And you're like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? Why the hell?"
Ew.
Probably laugh
Why
at
would you want that?
Yeah.
He'll be like, so do you want it warmed up?
Yeah, you limey freak. Not steady with the poor hand.
Definitely
okay.
not.
It's a pirate life for he.
Yeah, I know. One for all and all for one.
Here goes nothing.
There you go. Now, also, here's another interesting bit too. Shiver me timbers. You know what that means?
No.
Shiver me timbers is obviously it's an exclamation to be scared or something. When you're scared shitless. Shiver me timbers.
Yeah.
Well, what it was like in the rough seas, the ship would get tossed around, and sometimes bosh, and the timbers were the ribbing of the boat.
Oh yeah.
And if it would hit flat bottom and stuff like that, it would
shiver.
Well, and also when they were broken, so they would consider it a shiver. So exactly, shiver.
That makes sense. Okay.
And also
shiver,
it's
broken.
also meant to be chilled to the bone, shivered to your your timbers. Your your framework.
Yeah, you should.
Chilled to the bone. So this much we know about piracy.
And we're going to try this again.
And this is what they would have drank.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is basically the beginning, the base layer of a daiquiri as well.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, you take this and start throwing your fruits and stuff into it.
This is a by-the-book daiquiri.
This is much better than the one you made earlier.
This isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. It's not, it's not the...
Not great.
I'm not going to sip this all day, but if I was a pirate...
I think
if you were a sailor, you sure as hell would have sipped it all day. You wouldn't have had a choice. This is how you made it easier.
What you get?
Better than dirty water.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Better than death.
That too.
Yep.
That too.
Better than being sober.
Yep, so, grog. Next time you're at your local hangout, ask the bartender for a grog.
So, for today's drink, I'm going to be using this spiced rum, Chairman's Reserve. Higher end for spiced rum, not very expensive, so good stuff. But I'm going to be making...
Rum's kind of cheap. It's cool.
Yes. Called hot buttered rum, but I did my own spin on it because I'm making caramelized banana hot butter rum.
Oh shit!
So this is a mixture of so in a pan I browned with about a quarter cup of sugar, a banana sliced up very thinly until it's brown and caramelized and nice, and then with butter, it's almost a full stick of butter.
Wow.
It'll kill you.
Yes. And,
it'll clog your arteries.
And oh my goodness, this is so almost a full stick of butter. I did use half the butter for making the banana, and then mixed it in, and then also a nice spice mixture of cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and whatever else you might feel like.
All of which they would have had in the ship's hold at the time because, sure.
So
exactly.
I have, it's about 3/4 cup this came out to. So for each of these
looks
drinks,
about right.
You be making me the nice butter spice mixture for me rum.
Arr, it's like my birthday. I don't want to bring up terrible things, but pirates probably raped a lot of people. I would assume. So we might all have pirate in us.
Rape and pillage and murder and, and all sorts of bad things.
Mostly theft. Let's not give them a terrible name. They mostly robbed people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thieving sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not that bad.
I don't know about that.
And so, yes,
it's not good.
It's
not good, but it's not,
Well, I think it's interesting that we still have pirates today, but they're not as cool as this.
No, there's Somali in there.
Not as cool
they
as
have
this.
not a good fashion sense.
No.
Yeah.
No. Do you think they're carrying daggers and stuff?
They probably don't even have a black powder pistol.
No, they've got high-powered weapons.
Yeah, they're all carrying automatic AKs.
Yeah.
Well, because it's cheap.
Yeah.
AKs are super reliable. But
super reliable.
They are pieces of shit.
They're probably wearing camo too.
Why would you need camo on the water?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder about that. Why would
I don't think.
What are they wearing? What are modern day pirates wearing then?
I think
probably Dickies.
Gucci.
Dickie overalls and fucking.
And Gucci sweaters.
Totally the utilitarian.
Gucci flip-flops, the one with the red, green, red.
No, they're wearing Crocs.
I don't know.
They're wearing Crocs.
Probably.
I'm kind of a fan of Crocs. Just Wit, represent.
No, I'm not.
So this was half a cup of boiling water,
and then it smells unreal.
And then I did 1.5 ounces of rum per drink.
Yeah, don't let me climb aboard your ship and take your spices, because this is the stuff I'll whip up.
Yeah.
take your spice back to my ship, and I'll be like,
You know
Yeah.
why pirates like
That's
rum?
good.
This is very good.
That's good. It's really light tasting though. It's not.
Yeah, is it
this is
smooth?
unbelievable.
It's not heavy
Is it
or overbearing.
buttery?
It does kinda. Yeah.
Buttery
Oh my
smooth.
gosh, the spice! I love the spices.
And you can definitely taste a little bit of the banana in there too.
Yeah, the caramelized banana is a great idea.
So, I picked up, I didn't throw together a drink, but I went to the liquor store and found the coolest thing in my opinion. It's a rum, not spiced, but it's been aged 23 years, and that's what you get the color from is the aging.
Because of the barrel, right?
Yeah, because of the barrel.
Tannins in the oak.
This is, aged in oak for 23 years. Comes out at 40%. And, yeah, the only thing different between this and whiskey is this is made from sugar instead of a grain. It's Kirk and Sweeney, 23 year.
Look at it is a cool bottle.
It's a cool bottle.
hell
It's got
yeah.
a cork with the rope.
Yeah.
It does have a cork.
Some Dominican dude whipped that up.
The origin of this is Dominican Republic,
Sugar place. Mm-hmm.
and
Makes sense.
it was imported into Long Island. Long Island. Oh,
Strong
Strong Island. Yeah, and it's a really neat thing. I don't see a lot of rum at the liquor store that's been aged for a really long time. And me being a whiskey guy, it's neat to me. So this is what I went with.
Who knows? Little do we know that's like no criteria for making rum any better.
Yeah.
You can age it for 100 billion years, and it's still going to be
who cares?
But anyways,
But it does have a kick-ass
It's got a
bottle.
cork and a kick-ass.
It's got
bottle.
a cork. It's got a cool bottle with some fiddly bits. So let's pour these up. We're gonna sip these.
Oh.
We're not gonna shoot them because
No?
I don't think rum
I don't
really.
know how to
yeah,
sip
actually, I
that
do.
shit.
I'm from the whiskey world, so we sip things. We sip them neat.
No, actually, this I do. There is talk that rum is the next thing to take the place of the whiskey snobs. So when they're done with their whiskey, they're gonna pick up rum, and that's gonna be. I don't even know if that.
The funny thing is,
You can smell the sweet. For
it
sure.
smells
It smells
a
like
lot-
cotton candy.
It does.
It smells like a sweeter bourbon.
It does.
Yes.
Definitely
Very
not
much. There's
anything
not
like
a lot
Scotch.
of difference.
No, sweet.
I get a little hint of rubbing
Super
alcohol.
easy, yeah.
Like if you mix a little bit of isopropyl alcohol,
Yeah.
90%, maybe 95%, in with a decent bourbon, that's the smell. And it makes sense that it's very similar to a whiskey as far as the smell. It's aged 23 years in oak.
Oak finish.
You know, that's a very common thing for whiskey.
It is.
And it's distilled alcohol.
I think it tastes like vanilla.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Oh
it's
my
easy.
god, that is so good.
And I will say, like, compared to bourbon, especially, no barrel burn.
No.
Yeah,
No
no.
barrel burn to this
No.
whatsoever.
Oh my
this
god, I
is
can
super
see why the
smooth.
pirates drink this shit.
This is super
I could-
smooth.
I could just sip this all
This
night.
is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Don't get me
really
wrong.
good.
I'm still a whiskey person, but I gotta tell you, this stuff,
This is
That's
good.
impressive.
it's
Yeah,
catching up.
that's really
It's
good.
catching
Yes.
up, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Arrgh!
We be back again. This time we're talking about another drink. Shannon, will you lead us into it? Arr.
I'd love to, Kim. So it was kind of weird when our friend George mentioned the pirate rum theme, because I don't know, pirates keep coming up in conversation. But I decided I was going to go through, do a little bit of research and see what kind of pirate drinks were out there. And basically, if it has rum or it doesn't, it's still a pirate drink. So
That's wrong.
today, I'm going to make something called the Bat Bite. I don't know what that has to do with pirates whatsoever, but it looked delicious, and so therefore I'm making it.
Well, you think the wooden ships and stuff like that, there probably were tons of places for a bat to hide.
Yeah.
And I bet you they get into these tropical climates and stuff, and the bat would hide somewhere in like maybe a shutter or something like that. And then there they are, sailing the high seas. So, and then you're down there, yeah, exactly. You're down there, exactly. You're down there in your room drinking up grog because you wouldn't have had the cool drinks that everybody else has shown us here
Alright,
before.
so you start with ice. Sorry to cut you off, Kim. I know you're on a lengthy diatribe there.
There won't be complaining, there won't be bitching when you get your belly filled at Dad's country kitchen.
Arr!
You weren't supposed to start with "arr" again. You were going to say something cool like "hoist my gypsum." Arr! Anyway, yeah. Well, okay. As you can see, the bottle's getting lower, and this is about take 54 on this drink and what we're about to say here.
Arr!
No, it's
We're
actually
gonna
been
get it.
technicals.
We're gonna get it.
So
okay,
again,
it's
we
okay.
start out with what, Shan? 2 tall, 90 proof hits of the Kraken. Arr, his tentacles are well wrapped around us about now. I will say that.
His tentacles are wrapped around us.
I'm sure that was a joke.
Tentacles, yeah, the tentacles.
This is our third shot. We've
I
tried
say
to
technicals.
technical.
But-
okay, so
Maybe
we're
we'll-
doing 2 shots
Throwing-
of McCracken. Then we're gonna do some cranberry juice.
Different views.
We're gonna do a little dab of grenadine.
Arr!
And my last line.
To keep you from getting scurvy.
Nobody
scurvy.
wants
Your hair
scurvy.
won't be falling
And
out
we're gonna
patches
stir
now.
again. Fucking pirates
wait.
have no manners.
What's scurvy? Does scurvy like make your penis fall off?
No,
I think it
no,
does.
no, no.
And there you
I've
got it.
never had
Bat
scurvy,
bite.
so I don't know.
Now,
Well, anyways.
let me divvy it up.
Would you please?
And
Would
Kimmer-
you guys tell a story?
Yeah.
Well, we're at it.
yeah. So,
Okay.
start off.
Anyways, there's a young boy out there at the pier.
I'm a young boy.
Yeah, and he's hanging out and he sees an old salt, an old captain coming walking down the gangplank.
Oh my God, Captain!
Arr!
Dude, you
You're
Yeah,
old.
boy.
fixed up, man. He's got the part down.
All of it. Every part that
every part.
old sea salt would have.
He's got the
Every
hook.
The peg leg.
He's got the
hook.
peg leg.
getting
Yeah.
rough up in this piece.
Check him out. Check him out. The hook.
Arr, there be me hook. Arr. Arr, let me lift me leg.
Don't kick me.
Arr, there be
There
me
it is.
leg. Arr. Anyways.
Captain.
Are you sure that was
Captain.
your leg?
Arr, it was wood.
It was one of them.
Wood.
Captain. How did all this happen, man? What's your story? Tell me a little bit.
Arr, me leg.
Oh, dude. Pretty
Well, me
wild.
leg. Ah. I don't mean to stomp the ground. But anyways, me leg. There we hit stormy seas off the coast of Madagascar, and the mizzenmast fell upon me leg. Lopped her straight off. Left me with this.
Whoa, man. Well, that's crazy. What happened to your hand? Why do you have the hook?
Ah, there we were in the mid-Atlantic. And I be out there, me buddy be coming in off the dinghy, bringing in the catch of the day. And I reached down to help him out. And the great white come and lopped me hand off and left me with nothing but this.
Well,
A
yeah.
hook for me hand.
Dude, no way.
Looks like a coat hanger.
I mean, what happened to your eye then?
Arr, we're the worst. A seagull got me eye.
What?
Yeah,
Dude,
seagull.
you had all this crazy stuff happen and a seagull?
Yeah.
I mean, a great white took your hand off, man, and a
Missing-
seagull took your eye?
Yes, it be true. It be true. Went to wipe the seagull shit out of me eye. First thing with me hook.
The seagull shit on your face?
All right, now, on that note, though, did we get the wrap up on this? Because I would like to extend a sincere thanks out to our colleagues and helpers. We have Tom Beckman, media and shit and stuff and things and stuff, and we also have Lansing Grooming Spa, Nicole Beckman. And I would also like to tell a warm hello to our friends at North Country Mountain Biking,
Dave-o.
and Shred Till Death Productions.
STD.
Yes, STD.
It's not as cool anymore because they've switched it to STI. But
Hey, anyways.
those that grew up in that time, we know.
Anyways,
We know.
but if you're out there watching it, thank you for catching our 12th episode. This is Rum. We are dumb. And
Thank you, George Elmy, for suggesting it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, George. And again, anybody out there, suggest, encourage,
Comment.
discourage.
Do you like rum? Don't you like rum?
yeah.
Do you think we're dumb?
Go
That's
down,
Portland.
go
Probably.
down, comment section, tell us something. I don't care, but someone else might.
All right, thank you.
Arr.
Arr!
Oh.